There's a thing called Groupon. Episode 41. What's happening? What's Gucci? Three, two, one. Yep. We live.
We live. We look good.
We on. Oh shit, looks better than
This is like blocking my face though, but it's like literally right on my face. I'm getting closer to you. All right, boy. We on.
What's happening? Episode 41. Yeah. No more Anchor little sponsorship in the beginning. We're ad free finally. It was a good experience. I think,
Wait, what?
Yeah, no more ad. We're done. We completed our quota.
What?
Yeah, they quota, so we killed it January, like I posted on IG for those people out there. We had a freaking killer January. I have no idea what happened, but look at this guy. Edgar, what's happening? January just fucking blew up for us. Like, we set a goal, me and Joey, like, we told grown folks when they were over here, we're like, yo, this is where we want to get at, and we hit that number in January. So,
boom.
So now we gotta set higher goals, I guess. So, like, merch. Right?
No, we don't.
No, but that was just crazy because like that January was jam packed with a bunch of guests and everybody just came in, collided, and I guess it was a diverse community that just came around and started listening to us.
Yeah.
If you're new, just don't listen to episode 3 with Joey.
I mean, I wouldn't. That's probably our worst episode.
No, episode 1 and 2 was the worst, but
yeah.
start at 9 and then work your way there.
Yeah, I also feel like we progressively got better.
Yeah, questions wise, guest wise, and just like preparing ourselves and knowing what to talk about and just turning on a mic. Also, like, I think episode 9 was when we stopped taking shots.
We did stop taking shots of tequila. Yeah.
We would just hop on in there and boom. No guests tonight, just me and Joey. Just lonely us two. We chose that way just because like we didn't get burned out, but we just scheduling a guest and me and Joey sometimes doesn't fluctuate.
Yeah, I also feel like it's nice to just sit and talk with you. Have like a breather. You know, maybe we can reflect on some of the things that we've learned.
The weekend. How was your weekend? Start off. Let's go there.
Whatever. It was raining. I didn't make it to Eric's Super Bowl party. I feel like a big piece of shit for not going. I even texted him that I apologized.
Did you text him yesterday or today?
Yesterday.
Okay, he was too hammered. He's a bad influence, man. Like, he had like this drinking game, like, so every time a penalty, you had to take a drink. Like, Tony Romo, like, guessed the play right, you have to you finish your drink. There was like shots involved, and it's captain too. When's the last time you drank captain?
Oh, dude, when I was like 19.
It was terrible. And so like, then I texted Eric before I went. I'm like, hey, should we try to ice Joey? So I bought a 6-pack, and we iced Joey and Brandon, and now they're after us. So.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of glad I wasn't a part of that because I don't even trust those guys to. They're gonna get you back so bad. Shout out to Joey and Brennan I bet they got a bunch of shit up their sleeves.
No, you never know. You might knock at the door when we're recording here, and then boom.
Well, I mean, you can't ice somebody by giving you a Smirnoff Ice. You gotta find it, right?
You gotta find it or hand it. We handed it as they walked in.
Oh, really?
And then we put some in somebody put one in Eric put one in the bathroom. I put one in the pillow. Somebody grabbed it and like moved the pillow. The best one was Brandon put it underneath somebody's stool. And then so like Nala was trying to play with her dog. I mean her tennis ball. And Brandon's like, oh, it's underneath your stool. And the guy like, fuck. That was cool. I was glad we were with a group of people for that game because that was the worst Super Bowl ever.
I didn't even watch it. I have nothing to say about it.
You're with Cap?
Oh no, it's not that I'm with Cap. I just didn't want to watch it. But I guess I'll take a political platform and say that I did it.
I'll be the bigger person.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, the weekend was whatever. It was raining, so
still raining as we record right now.
Yeah, didn't get a lot of playtime with Dex, unfortunately. I know Rihanna took him to the park on Sunday, and then the rest of the day was just kind of crap. But I'm on my floors, whatever. Woo. I don't know, man.
You're grown.
We all grown.
How's your back? Straight.
It's all right. Thursday night, we rearranged the living room again. and then I like pulled something because the bookcase was like freaking heavy,
Yeah.
you know, so it was just like, oh, like I can't really, so I haven't like worked out in a couple days, just been sitting on my ass.
Feel lazy.
Yeah, but I like rented a bunch of Marvel movies, you know.
Catching up.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the book of the month?
This month?
Haven't started one yet.
No, I mean,
You're falling.
yeah,
You gotta get back to your ways.
yeah. I'm like halfway through one that I've been halfway through for a while, and I just gotta finish it. I like downloaded it on my Kindle that I
Yeah.
got for Christmas, you
Mhm.
know, but I haven't had the gumption to actually use it. But I want to use it. One thing I wanted to talk to you about though
Yeah.
is I really think I'm gonna move forward with yoga.
You gonna try it?
Yeah. I mean, like I've done yoga before. I've taken a couple classes, but it's always been like, oh, like that was a good stretch. But I really feel like the meditation aspect. So not like, you know, doing poses for 50 minutes and then you gotta balance, but like sitting in a pose for a while,
Mm-hmm.
meditating, kind of like like recollecting yourself.
Yeah.
Not recollecting, but recollecting.
So like once a week, or just like whenever you have a chance?
I don't know, man.
You're not setting anything in stone.
Well, I mean, like the thing was like I've got a pretty cool TV, you know, I've got the Fire TV or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then I've got that Kindle,
Right.
and I've got a bunch of devices where I could download like YouTube yoga videos. I can download, you know, I think on my Roku TV there's even like a yoga channel that's free.
It was fresh.
So I mean, yeah, there's a whole bunch of facets that I can use to start doing yoga like at my house, because I don't know if I'm comfortable enough to do it like in an actual class yet, you know.
Yeah.
And even if I was, I'd
Okay.
probably just be in the.
But you've done hot yoga before too, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like that was when I was young and like a little bit more flexible and spry, you know. So I mean, it was like easier to touch my toes back then, you know. Now it's like, how many times have I pulled my back out, and like, you know, I just don't want to be like that scrub. And then the last time I did yoga was about a year ago, right? And I did yoga at Balboa Park with a friend George,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, here I am, this like buff muscular guy who looks super athletic, and like I can't even hold a pose for longer than 15 seconds. While like, you know, I'm just getting my ass kicked over here. Everyone's looking at me like, what's wrong with this guy? He's got no center of balance. You know, which is true. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
But so
before you get out of your shell, you're gonna do it indoor.
I mean, I at least get some of like the basic ones. Sure, why not? Definitely.
Yeah, join.
Do you want to join our podcast, Alexis Robertson, 95? Sure.
Whatever. Anybody.
Anybody,
Okay.
everybody. If you got a story, let me know. You know
Sorry.
what? What do you call a bear who lost all his teeth?
I don't know.
A gummy bear.
I'm never yelling onto that one.
That never gets old. You want to hear my Dexter story?
Go ahead, the Dexter.
So actually,
segue. Shits with Dexter.
right?
Cue the intro.
Shits with Dexter.
And
now. So check this out, listeners. I'm taking Dexter on a walk right now, right before I got to this podcast, and we record in the evening, so it's pretty dark out, a little bit rainy, whatever. And like we're going along, and all of a sudden Dexter like catches this trail, right? Like he's like nose to the ground sniffing. I'm like, awesome. Like I don't know what he's found, but let's see where it goes. Where does it go?
A sewer.
A carcass.
Oh.
Homeboy picks up either a dead rat or a dead bird, and I have to get it out of his mouth with my hands.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that dog.
You love that dog.
Oh my god, he is the bane of my. You know,
If you lose him like one day, if he like just runs away, like you lose your shit.
Oh man, I'm gonna cry like a baby.
Okay,
I'm gonna cry.
so you don't hate him.
He's the worst dog I've ever had. I've had how many dogs?
I don't know.
A
3?
whole bunch, and he is the worst one. He's so bad. He's really bad. He's really bad.
He needs that Nala in his life. You need to set up a play date there.
Dude, he doesn't respect any. Like, my sister has a dog. My sister has this big ass white German Shepherd,
Yeah.
who's a girl,
Mm-hmm.
who also has like motherly instinct.
Right.
So whenever Dexter gets out of line, her name's Ryder. Ryder like bites him in the face to keep him in tow, right? He doesn't respect that.
Like, get the fuck out of my face.
Exactly. He thinks it's a game. So I
Has
don't
she
know.
sat on him though?
She hasn't, but Jarvis has.
Mm.
Sat on him till his eyeballs popped out.
Help me.
Honestly,
It was smaller though.
way smaller. Yeah. How about you?
How about me? What's Gucci?
Exactly. What is new with Tony? We haven't hung out in like over a week.
I know for all of you guys, he ditched me on Friday.
I did, yeah.
But he's recording this, and he could be in Astro World. Like, that's true dedication right now.
I did. Shout out to Roy. If you guys haven't heard last episode with Shalia, our co-host, Roy Lott. He's actually at the Astro World Tour right now at the Sports Arena, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he got an extra ticket from his publicist, offered it to me, but I declined because I can't let the fans down.
Yeah, it's because you hate Travis Scott.
Also that.
It's not lit for you. Joey would just stay there. It's lit. I'm gone.
Well, I mean, like, those are what, like, fucking $90 tickets, you know?
It's expensive. But
Yeah, so, I mean, I could have gone for free just to go, just to tell everybody, oh, yeah, I've seen Travis Scott.
Yeah, been there. I saw him perform. He's nothing. His halftime freaking performance yesterday was shit as hell. No, man, I've been chilling, laying low, just really, like, we've been in a real schedule, me and Jen, like, we have planners now, so we write in that, we write out the weekly plan right there, what we're gonna do, when we're gonna see each other, what's for dinner, who's our guest, or any dinners we have going on, whatnot, from there. So this whole month of January, it's actually been on a schedule, which is different, like actually writing it down. Like, you know, you have an idea of what you're gonna do, but to actually write it down and follow through with it,
How does that feel?
I feel it feels good. Like,
No, it doesn't.
bro,
Don't even lie. No, it doesn't.
you know, one of them was, so you also write your successes, like what you want to accomplish, and I write two every week. One of them was a podcast one, so that feels good to actually not have to
Okay.
write that next week.
Well,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
kill it. Like,
That one feels good, but I mean, like, it just sounds like your whole day has been, I don't know, dictated already, man. Like, where's the fun? Where's the spontaneity? You know,
it's
like,
not dictated. I still had fun. I had a great time yesterday.
man, that shit. Like, what is the schedule? Did you like, you know, schedule in? You set aside 2 hours to go party, and then you had to be somewhere in 2
That was
hours.
like 5 hours, but no, no, it's not. It's not the scheduling. It's just that holding yourself accountable. Like, you're writing something that you gotta do, or you gotta this and this and that.
I feel like holding yourself accountable is a great idea. So like having a list of like, I gotta get this done
Right.
by this day. That's great.
Yeah.
But like, you got your whole day blocked off with like time segments. You
No,
know?
it's not time segments. It's not even like that. It's like,
okay.
you know, I wake up, I go to gym, I go to work, and then what am I doing after work? That's the list. Like, what do I have to do after?
Do you ever like not want to do anything and just kind of like kicking on the couch and
Hell yeah.
do you budget for that or do you got to do some shit?
And not every day is jam packed, so it's not like we have like this week I'll have a Tuesday and a Thursday off and a Friday. You know, I'll be kicking it here by myself. Or no, Friday we podcast, but
You know, I guess for me, I've got I've got a little bit of problems with committing my time to something ahead of time. You
tell
know?
me about it.
Nah, like,
Tell the listeners about
I
it.
don't want to feel locked in. So, like, listening to that right now just kind of stresses me out. You know, like having you played video games back in the day, right?
I only played Madden. I sucked at it.
Oh, okay. Well, did you ever play? Let me think of something that's super generic. Did you ever play any of the Grand Theft Autos?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever play the missions?
No.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
have it. I didn't have the game. So I would have to go to my neighbor's house and like
Yeah.
whenever he would let us through, and then we'll have like a Friday night just.
Oh, okay. Well, what I'm getting to is like the worst missions, the ones that I always hated, and this goes across board for any video game ever, right? Like I'm currently playing Spider-Man for PS4. If you want my gamer tag, let me know. Just slide my DM. But like that
You can't even shout it out right now. You're scared of a little
No, it's,
7-year-old right now.
Oh hell no! It's Raptor JV14, but instead of an A in Raptor, it's a 4. So it's R4PTOR JB14. Hit me up. And
You play.
get murked on COD, anything, whatever.
Have you played like those little kids that just talk shit and?
No, they're super annoying. But back to my story.
Alright, go.
Back to my story. So like the worst missions for any of those games are the ones that are constrained by time. Right? It's like, oh, you have to finish this within this amount of time. I hate that.
I disagree with that because you don't like a time workout either.
No, hell no.
Oh my god, dude, we did 18-1 this morning. I fucking loved it. I was like, I gotta beat this fucking time. I gotta get it under sub 20.
Hell no. Nope,
And
no,
just,
no,
like,
no.
crunch through it. No?
Nope, I'm gonna do shit on my own time.
That's your-
I'm like
that's your fucking-
Ferdinand the Bold, baby.
That's your fucking powerlifter mindset right there. Like, I need a 4-minute break in between sets.
for like a 7-second 1 rep max. Yeah.
Gotta make sure. Gotta send some emails, go take a shit, come back.
Check the Instagram, refresh.
Go on Snapchat, nobody's on Snapchat.
Yeah. I mean, that's a life.
I guess, but there are not days at all that you never plan anything. So how do you live by it? Like, what's the Joey schedule? Like, obviously we all know we got a 9 to 5, but what's before and what's after?
For sure. It's a great question. So, I guess, a big segment of this podcast, we're going to talk about time management, right? For me, I like to mental block with like an estimated time of completion, right? Like I'm never like, okay, like 9 to 11:30 to 1, like that. I can't,
Right.
So what I do is I just sort of ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up relatively early on the weekends. I don't know about you, but like 7 a.m. is kind of sleeping in for me on the weekends.
Okay.
You can fight me and say, oh, I wake up at 5. That's great. I feel sorry for you. But yeah, so I wake up around 7. Normally have like a protein shake, but like it's more than just the powder. It's like a banana and maybe some peanut butter, whatever.
Right.
Make one for me and Rihanna. Most of the times Rihanna makes it for me. Like she's great at making them. I kind of suck. And then we either take decks to the park or we do something else, and then we go to the gym after that. So for me, it's more about a timeline of things that are in consecutive order.
Mm-hmm.
And then the amount of time each one takes, I just kind of ballpark it,
Right. Well, that's the same way, but I just write it down. Like, I have to get these things done. There's not a time allocation, like if I get it done, I get it done. If not, carry on. What's up?
All right, Alexis, catch me on PS4 then. She said that she always beat all of her guy friends. So, hey, if you got a PS4, hit me up with your gamer tag, and then...
Hey, Joe, you want a podcast now? Sorry, I got this.
I'm about to get murked on COD by Alexis. Awesome.
Smirk. No, but so you do. I think you kind of rush it though. Like I seen you at times where like I gotta get this and that, and you're just running through things like motherfucker.
I guess so.
So
I mean, but that's just me. I mean, any viewers, if you guys have any examples or processes of time management that you think are better than me and Tony, feel free.
Go share it on.
Seriously, because right now my life's a mess. So, no, just kidding.
It's a mess, but you don't want to write it down. What you want to do?
No, I don't know. I mean,
Because it stresses that. It'll stress you out.
I'm a thinker. You're a doer, right? I'm a thinker. You're a doer.
That just makes the duo so great.
Hey, let me ask you something because you always post every day. What gym do you work out at? Because that looks really nice.
It's NXPT, No Excuses, personal training stands for. It's a mixture between the functional training, CrossFit, and like something that you would take at a 24 core class type of thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's just classes, like the 4:30 class that I go to is like the Rise and Grind, so it's more of
I don't even understand. So you're there at 4:30 working out.
Yeah.
What time do you wake up?
3:30.
What time do you go to bed?
9:30 to 10.
So you're getting 6 hours of sleep.
Yep.
And you feel good.
I feel good.
Damn.
There's some naps, some days though. Like some days, Jen could just testify. Like I come home and I'm like, hey, I need a quick power nap. And I'll just take a quick power nap.
Oh, do you block out time for that?
Yeah, I do.
All right. 5 to 5:30?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking buy you a planner for Christmas. I can schedule your whole first week of January 2020.
Hell
Boom.
No.
Can't wait. Looking forward to it.
No. Did you file your taxes yet?
No. Hell no. What the fuck? I'm gonna owe.
For real?
Yeah, man. Every year I've owed since I started working full time.
Well, I don't want to get too deep into your personal shit, but what?
I lived at home, so I never had that rental.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we'll talk about taxes off air because that's kind of personal. But that's crazy. I hope you're not claiming shit on your paycheck.
Nah.
Okay.
Blaming you.
That's a different.
We talked about that before. You're crazy because the way you file. What you claim?
I don't claim anything.
That's why you're living.
I claim zero, baby, and
That's why you get it back.
the government takes it, and then I get it back. Or I get a portion, whatever.
So what happens if the government shuts down and you never get anything back?
Well, a coworker of mine, get this, viewers, a coworker of mine filed his taxes a week ago. He got his refund in 6 days.
Boom.
So I was like, okay, like I guess I'll file, you know. So I mean, I kind of hopped on that. Wow, this conversation is so adult right now.
We're so grown up.
Let's like talk about some other shit. I don't know. Let's talk about some.
21, 21, 21. Bring us down to 21 Savage. Oh, break it down, break it down, break it down.
Hopefully, you guys have heard by now, but 21 Savage is being deported back to the UK.
Is he being deported or is he just being held hostage in Atlanta still?
I don't know, man, but he is, you know, I think that he's going to be deported.
Arrested.
British.
Over claims he's from UK. So ICE arrested him on Atlanta on Sunday on the ground.
So,
the crazy thing is everyone thought he was a Atlanta resident. Like, you know, everyone stood up for like, oh, he's from Atlanta. Like, we love him. He's the best here. Like, 21 is just our kind of guy. And then, so he's been since 2006, I guess. He's been here.
dude, I don't even understand how this is possible.
Of all people, ICE stops you.
Oh my God, I think that all of his credibility just went right down the toilet. What do you feel?
He gained more credibility.
No, he didn't. With
Yeah.
who?
A lot of people support him.
Like the other UK rapper, what was it, Samsa, and who else? Who else do they got?
I think you're looking at the memes too much. You're on Facebook
Oh my God.
looking at the memes
Oh
too
my
much.
God. Okay. All right. There's this one meme that had me fucking dying laughing, you guys, and I hope you find this. But the caption says 21, like in quotes, and then it says, "We got London on the track," and then there's a picture of like ICE breaking down a door. Right? I swear, like as soon as I saw that, I lost my shit at work today. Like, because can you imagine, we got London on the track, and then ICE breaks that door. Yo, I was there. There's like 30 memes out there. God bless Twitter for that, but holy hell. What do you feel?
He has support from all the rappers, so that's the good thing. They still support him, they still fuck with them. Killer Mike went out there and just went on a nice rant on Instagram, supporting him like, hey, my brother, he's done so good for Atlanta. Want to have you back here. Free Act 21. I think it's... The thing was, I read an article the day before that about how, like, at the border, they were, like, not letting people cross over like that. Photographers, journalists, and lawyers, immigration lawyers.
Yeah.
So they were stopping immigration lawyers from even traveling to Mexico now. So the thing is that this list is getting like observed of like people that can even go anywhere.
So right now people are really under a microscope.
Definitely, because I think just with the whole border thing, like they want to make sure that they get less publicity over there and less help. So they want to keep everybody contained here in a little box. And if you don't belong here, they'll kick you out of here.
Do you think that like this sort of scrutiny is really gonna shed light on the immigration issue? You know?
Shed light as how just
because now
how
like
backdoor it has been. Or?
no, I just hate to say it, but like 21 Savage, even though he's getting deported for being British, and like like that in itself is hilarious to me. Like that's funny, but. He's really drawing attention to the fact of immigration, right? Like to people who probably wouldn't give a shit. 21 Savage is being deported by ICE, like any other Mexican family, Canadian family, you know. But mostly, let's just kind of keep the mindset with
because
people
he's a
who are
public
South
figure.
Exactly.
He's a public figure. He's getting attention, so everyone's gonna draw into it and be like, "How the fuck can we stop this?" Or this is not right, you know?
Exactly.
Done so good to the economy.
Yep. So, like, I mean, like, do you think it's gonna spark interest in the younger generation, right? Like, people who love 21 Savage, who's gonna be people younger than us, you know? Because I don't know a lot of people our age or older who's into like mumble rap, but
I'm into it.
yeah. But you know, the young voters. Do you think that it might actually have them make a choice? Because as of now, their voting record kind of sucks.
I think we're in there. Our voting record sucks. We're
definitely
we're part of it.
But
yeah, it's gonna open a lot of eyes, and it's gonna be for the good of it. But it sucks that it has to be a public figure at this level just to open all our eyes and our attention to be like, this shit's been going on for a while. But now that we see somebody that we love and follow and has such a fan base, everyone just decides to hop on in and what the fuck's going on?
Well, I mean, I feel like it had to be somebody public. Nobody's gonna give a shit about, you know, like
Yeah.
families.
I guess I would hope it would be somebody like the whole thing in Mexico. So I would kind of wanted it on that angle. Like now we see a UK thing, so now it's like okay, so now we have this border issue, and now we're gonna deal with people with their visa issue. So now it draws more attention to the visa thing, and now less to the border, also.
Okay. Well, I mean, like his visa was just expired,
Yeah,
but he
Didn't renew
originally
it.
had a visa.
he had it in the visa, he didn't renew it.
He just didn't renew it.
Yeah, you get caught up.
Yeah, you know, with the bitches and hoes. Yeah. No, I mean, he could probably pay a fine, renew his visa, and it's gonna be all good.
Mm-hmm.
But if you think about like the thousands of families who don't have that opportunity
Yeah,
to even have a visa in the first place,
yeah.
or even be considered for any sort of temporary citizenship,
Right.
whether
It's like the one strike you're out. Boom. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna get a second strike and get a second chance.
because he's a public figure,
He's a public figure.
because he can afford it.
And he's making an economic difference. But everyone that's here has made an economic difference, one way or another.
Yeah.
He just happens to make a bigger one.
I think on the overall scale though, the amount of workforce and labor that travels across the border
Mm-hmm.
would tower over 21 Savage's impact on the economy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess that's just my take that if you got money, then you're high priority.
Well, hopefully he uses it right. He sees this and he actually tries to make a movement, just like not like on the Kaepernick level, but at least use his platform like, hey, let's help out these other people that had expired visas and just got kicked out, like, or something like that around that level.
But do you think he's gonna have enough gumption to turn around like that, or do you think he's just gonna like kind of be a crybaby and just say, "Oh, they did this to me, like I can't believe it," and then
I don't know yet, because 21's hasn't been that rapper that we actually hear interviews about him or anything like that,
No.
like he's been that rapper like he'll jump on a track, he'll kill it in his mumble rap, as you say, and everybody will be hyped about it, but it's not like the guy that you listen to on Instagram Live and he goes on a rant or anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So he's actually gonna come out of his shell, I think.
so I guess we gotta see what his
Yeah,
reaction
stay
is.
tuned.
Yeah,
And it's gonna be interesting either way.
Yo, I saw this other meme as well.
His accent's gonna come out.
Oh my god. Oh, mate. 21. But I saw this
British?
meme that was I don't know what the fuck, but 21. I don't know. But there was this meme that was like, it was a picture of like British revolutionary soldiers in like their red coats, and it was like, this is what he meant when he said he got red shooters.
Yeah. That was on Facebook today.
Oh shit.
Dude, all those memes, the internet, you never win with the internet, bro.
No, yeah. The internet is.
Imagine when
Jesus
we become a
Christ.
meme. What if we get a meme around
We're
us?
not going to. Yasmin just joined.
What up?
What up?
What up?
Other than that, I heard that you had a question for me.
I have a question for you.
Uh huh.
I do have a question for you. Let me read it correctly because I am terrible at this. Oh, I gotta talk about this too.
You know,
that's too adult.
It's always nice to just kind of like talk and discuss current events with you.
Yeah. Right here. Ready? Name one characteristic you admire about me, and then one pet peeve.
All right, the one I admire about you is, I mean, that's pretty easy. I really like your work ethic.
Mhm.
I feel like you can really roll up your sleeves, put your nose to the grind, and get shit done.
Thank you.
I super admire that about you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Pet peeve. I don't really have one. You don't really annoy me.
I don't. Not even like, hey, are we gonna podcast today?
No, of course not, because that's an obligation that I've agreed to. So. No, I don't really have. Nope, I don't really have a pet peeve. I mean, I know that sounds bad. And
Like
yeah,
off air, he'll text me.
Yeah, off air.
This is it. That's what I hate about you.
No. I don't really have a pet peeve. Tony's like a good friend. He's a really good person. He's really caring. I've never gotten into like an argument with you that I can remember. Do you remember me and you ever like sort of beefing or having like butthurt feelings?
No, because we always see eye to eye or just hate the same people.
Yeah. So I mean,
Haters gonna hate. Shout out to the haters.
shout out to the haters, shake them off. But yeah, I mean that's a great question. Yeah, man. I mean, your work ethic is super admirable, but I don't really like. I don't really not like anything about you. So you're good. What about you?
Good. I'm good. I'm Gucci.
What do you admire about me, man?
I
Tell me I'm
admire.
pretty. Tell me I'm pretty.
You're pretty. You're gorgeous. You want me to talk you up like Cease did, and then you're like,
Oh my
fuck,
God.
man. You're handsome, white, blah blah
That
blah
was
blah,
the
blah, tall.
most back-ass word compliment. Everything that I should be grateful for.
You should be grateful for that.
I'ma tell you.
Oh man, don't tell you that. You should be. Nah, I admire just where you came from, man, because I seen you grow up in the span of the 5-6 years that we known each other. Like
Yeah.
I seen you grow just mature wise, and from being immature, just Joey, like I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna do this, to like I'm gonna actually think about my actions and be the bigger person and stuff.
Thanks, man.
So your maturity has every year, like you surprise me every year.
Be my Valentine.
Yeah. You'd be my Valentine's date.
What do you not like about me, man? Give me a pet peeve.
Pet peeve, the text response, man, kills me.
Oh, you know what? I was actually gonna talk about that on like our last podcast. Something I want to change about myself. I really gotta be a better texter. It's not just you. I like.
Well, yeah, you can tell if you can't text one person back, like, you probably do that to other people.
No, it sucks. I'm really bad at responding. I'm actually better than some of our other friends though. But
yeah.
but you know, yeah. Most times I'll be busy doing shit and like I will get a text message. Let's say it's from Tony.
Yeah.
I'll like read it and then I'll respond in my head like what I want to say, and then I just will get back to work, right? Or like and then lo and behold, 5-10 minutes has gone by, 20 minutes has gone by, and then the next time I like unlock my phone, it's on the same message thread, and then I'm like, oh shit, it's been 2 hours. Let me write something to homeboy. So my bad. You're right. I'm a bad texter. So.
There's a lot of those out there.
Yeah.
I think we all do the same thing though, like we respond in our head and
Yeah.
then like, okay, carry on, and then when it's like down to the response to that person, you go, oh fuck, I gotta respond, and then now it's a shorter answer.
Exactly.
And, like,
That
the one
would
you-
have been. Yeah.
So in the future, you know, our kids won't have that issue, I'm sure.
I'm just
They'll
waiting
be
for Apple
diagnosed.
to exactly.
There'll be dialogue on you like, hey, send
Yeah.
message to that. I'm like, no, don't send
Yeah.
that. Just gonna fucking send some shit like, oh damn.
Shit. Yeah.
You'll be in your sleep and it'll be sending you.
Oh.
My god, no, fuck that, dude. I'm gonna have to
That'd be
like
so
knock
tight.
you out on my sleep and not have any, because your brains and everything.
Yeah. I mean, like your brain is always active when you're
Yeah.
sleeping or not. That is a great concept. That is a great.
No, I'm not ready for that.
Discussion.
Maybe after we die, like they can do that. There was this article that I saw on Twitter after I was looking for all the 21 shit. I actually went to the news side. Would you ban your babysitter from checking social media?
What do you mean?
So like I think what they meant from it is like some parents now require caregivers to sign a social media contract of condition and employment. So like, hey, you have a caregiver for your kid and you have a contract like saying this is how much we're gonna pay you, and also in that contract says you will not be on your social media while you're taking care of my kids.
Well, I guess that just goes across the board for any job, right? I mean, like you can be McDonald's line cook and you can't check your phone. You can be a postman, you can't check your phone. You can be a nurse, can't check your phone, or you can do what we do. I'm sure that there's a clause in your contract for employment right now that says your phone usage is limited to necessity, I bet. So, I mean, that's just across the board. It just depends on how cool your managers and direct supervisors are.
Right.
But I don't feel like adding that to the contract is anything new, I guess.
Right.
Like, it's kind of expected. If you guys disagree, let me know. But I kind of feel like if you're handling a child who can die by choking on a Lego, you know, you probably shouldn't be checking Snapchat. Yeah, I mean that just
I think it's just like the images that you're going through, and then like kids pick up on little things like that. So you're watching a freaking video or something on your Facebook, and the kid's looking at that like, oh, what's Lindsay looking at today? And
Wait. So is the problem here the babysitter being distracted, or is the problem here the social media influence on the child?
the social media influence on the child.
Oh,
Yeah. So
wow, that's great.
I have no idea where they're coming from because there's not enough. I don't think there's enough studies about it yet.
There's not enough content.
Because it's just become we are the social media era. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
we'll see what it comes up to. But like you said, yeah, there's those jobs that you already have that ban, or like they tell you can now post on social media
Well,
while
yeah,
at work.
it's like common sense, you know. Like I see it all the time. People will be at work, and they'll be like posting them at the computer screen, and maybe their caption says like "so bored, hate Mondays." What if your what if your job like happens to see this social media post about how bored you are at work, and then there's some disciplinary action due to it?
It's not even that. It's like the whole point. Like you're posting where you work at, and like somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, you work there?" Like, "Oh, I know somebody that works there." And then
Negative connotation.
boom, boom, boom.
Exactly. Yeah. If you like tag yourself, like let's say that I work at Dairy Queen.
And you
And I'm like,
location.
Yeah.
Those are the most. Dude, a lot of people used to do that at my old job in PB. Like 3 people were tagged there. I'm like, what the fuck would you tag where you
Yeah,
work and
yeah.
like that you're doing it during office hours and stuff like that? Like, it's gonna get to the point that we're not even gonna allow our phone or our desk watch. What's Gucci? What's the news?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So Alexis actually agrees with us. So yeah, I mean, posting.
I don't know that one.
Oh,
Oh,
not
that's
Alexa.
one.
Damn.
Yeesh.
Anyway.
Let her off.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about the repercussions of your actions. I mean, you can do crazy, stupid shit. Which is another point. Because I know that a couple of my coworkers do this. They often fraternize together, like go out and drink and get drunk. I did it a couple times with them, and like I like maintain my sobriety for the most part. I'll have a couple drinks,
Yeah.
but some of them will get like shit faced, and they'll do some shit where they're acting a fool, right? And like, bro, I gotta see your ass on Monday.
Yeah,
You know, like, how do you
and, then,
even,
and then they have that one up on you, like they know what you've done.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I've seen you cry, you know, like, and no shame in that, but
That's the draw. That's the fine line. Because I used to have to go like take out my team to dinners, and like everyone expected you to buy a drink. I'm like, I don't want to buy people drinks and see you all.
do you party with your coworkers?
Nope.
Okay, yeah. Do your coworkers party with each other?
Yeah.
But you just choose not to get involved?
It's also different age. I'm like the youngest one in there.
You're the youngest, but you don't party with them.
Right.
Oh shit, man, this is crazy. Okay,
I just learned from my past, like not to be involved with that much, because then it just starts a bunch of HR issues, and in the future, just you say something and you offend somebody, and
100%.
you're in there.
100%. Like, I think that nowadays in the world, because everything is so documented heavily with like, there's cameras on your phone, there's cameras here, you know, like people have whatever.
Did you turn off your FaceTime?
When?
Oh, you didn't hear? Damn.
What happened?
After this, look up what happened with FaceTime.
Oh no.
So I'm not not 100% like on the facts, but it said like something about like if this little kid was able to hack if your FaceTime is on to actually listen to your conversation.
Oh hell
So
no.
something around those lines.
Oh hell no.
Don't quote me. I'm not 100%, but yeah.
Nope. Okay, yeah.
Turning it off now.
Turn that shit off. Turn that shit off, B.
And I think they're updated already, or they're going to update it. But I never used it. But it's just like just one more thing. You know, you have a camera in front of you, so
Yo.
it's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
used.
Could you? Yeah. I mean, like, go back to what I was saying though before that bomb you just dropped. But this really is like a cover your ass time,
Yeah.
right? Like the whole time is cover your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really do anything without being noticed. There's really no privacy at all, and it's crazy if you think about it. With social media and everything else in the world, mailing list, your email, your phone number, it's amazing how you have to turn on settings for privacy. It's not automatically granted to
Oh
you.
yeah, for sure.
Which I kind of think is a little bit back-ass words. You should be automatically locked in, right? Like, okay, and then if you wanted to go public with certain things, then you can have that choice to do it. But I always think the default setting for any social media platform, anything else at all, should be privacy. I mean, right?
Not going to, but yeah, you're thinking logically, but the social media company, just the people out there, they don't want you to be private.
No, because
they're like, you're on a
said,
platform, so you have to be public. Everything you say will be used against you, or will be shared to the whole
or
world.
just like cookies for marketing.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Especially the cookies when you see something on Amazon, and the next thing you know, it's on your Facebook.
Ooh, hell, I know.
Yeah, I wonder how they do that.
I I know.
Have you been hit with the Instagram stories for Valentine's yet?
No.
Oh, there's fucking so much shit there. Like, oh, buy this and then buy this. It's only $5. And then I was like, okay, let me see. And then it's like $30 shipping.
Nah, no thanks.
Nail you with the
Oh.
shipping.
I was actually looking for. We were shopping for Greenies, which is like those little dog toothbrushes that they chew on.
Mhm.
So we were looking for that. Ended up
Yeah,
buying some
Costco.
online. Yeah, Costco's good.
Yeah.
But we needed them right now, so we just
Yeah.
ordered them online. They're gonna come tomorrow. I opened up my Instagram like either today or yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and there was an ad for the exact brand, exact count, exact everything I'm asking. I was like, damn, bam, it got me again.
Everything, man.
Yeah.
Like anything you say, like right now, you'll probably open up something and you'll see an article about FaceTime just because we talked about it.
Ooh, child. Yeah.
No. What's on your mind?
What do the viewers have to look forward to for February with us?
Big things. No. Victoria's hopping on Friday, so a little background about Victoria for you and the listeners. Victoria is an athlete, a yoga teacher, and a real teacher.
She's a marathon runner.
Marathon runner. She
Yeah.
was part of this Nike campaign for Women Run for
Uh-huh.
Nike, so that'd be cool to share
Hell yeah.
her little impact on that.
That's dope.
There's not more guests lined up, like it's set in stone, but there's a lot lingering. Like Joey's seen the DM, like people just holler at us now, so it's
Uh-huh.
pretty cool now that we are at a level where people know us. Have you been recognized in public yet?
I have not. Have you?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I went to get my meal prep at the meal prep.
Prep to go?
Yeah, but it's not like I've never like, hey, I have a podcast or this is me. I'm just like, hey, I'm here for my order, like no big deal. And then I walked in and she's like, you have a podcast, don't you? And then I'm like,
Damn.
"Yeah."
Nice.
So it was-
I like that. I
And
like
then
that.
my sister went to go get an oil change last week, and then she was like, "Is your brother blah blah blah? He has a podcast?" And
Oh,
my sister was like,
fresh. We like that.
so it's pretty cool. Like if you ever see us in public or anything like that, just holler at us.
Don't talk to me. No, I'm just kidding.
If you see Joey picking up shit, take a picture, send it to me.
Damn. All right.
Or just
that's
like-
fine.
But yeah, well, I don't know. Like what do you guys want? Like guest wise, because like we had a lot of girls just because I thought we needed that. Just to keep us in check.
I'm actually gonna throw something out there. Valentine's Day is in 2 weeks. We're gonna record next week with Victoria, right?
Right.
And then the following week is Valentine's week.
Mhm.
I think that we should do a couples podcast. What do you
Okay.
think?
I'm down.
Okay, all right.
So
We'll have
Dane and
to,
Jen will
we'll
come
have to
on.
lasso in, and then also, if you guys have any suggestions with cool people, I know that we've gotten a couple already.
Mhm.
Let us know. We really don't have any criteria. We just want to listen to your story, learn more about you, and if you have any wisdom, we just want to share it with the world because I think that's what you should do with wisdom. So
Or come here and tell us that we're completely wrong or assholes or anything.
whatever you want to do,
Break down. We don't get hurt.
whatever you want to do.
We won't cry. Off air we will.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Marvin's room. We'll be there. What do you collabs? Probably nothing soon later.
Well, we don't have to let all the cats out of the bag. We got a couple things popping
We got
for
some things
for
popping,
February.
and then
January was one kick in the nuts. What a long month that was.
that was dope. That was like that. You hated planned, but that was all planned. That whole month. Was
No.
planned.
The podcast was dope. But I'm just talking about the length of January.
Oh, it
felt
just
like
kept
it was
going.
17 years. Yeah. Holy shit.
January 28th. You're like, what
Whoa.
the fuck? January
Whoa.
29th. It's
Yeah.
like the longest month, bro. But
On that note,
what's the verdict
for what?
for you?
For me, for what?
No, I'm joking. Never mind. I'll say it later.
All right.
Should I tell my $100 tip story?
$100 tip
$100 tip, bro.
with your mates?
Yeah.
Dude, tell it up.
Alright. So for those that don't know, on the side when I'm not at work, I'm either flipping shoes or flipping something, or I recently picked up Postmates. I've only done it twice, so if there's anybody out there with Postmates experience, let me know. But I did it last Friday when we were supposed to podcast, and Joey's like, hey, I gotta stay at home, this and that, so it was understandable. And then Jen was already at the gym, so I was like, I'm not gonna be home and not do anything. I'm gonna be productive. So I hop on the app after work, and then I see the order, go fresh pizza. Obviously somebody brings pizza when it's fucking cold as hell and chilly, Netflix and chill.
Yeah. I like pizza.
get to the pizza place. I never saw the order. When I get in there, he's like, "What order are you here for?" I'm like, "Oh," I say the person's name. He's like, "Oh, the big order." I'm like, "What are you talking about, big order?" I like look more into details. It's 18 pizzas.
18 goddamn pizzas.
Homie's like, it's gonna be like 20 minutes. I'm like, yeah, no rush, bro. Like, I understand. So I like, let me go find parking because it's on downtown. It's on between 4th and 5th. So I try to find parking.
What was the pizza place called?
The Cisco or something like that starts with that Cisco? Something.
Damn, I don't know.
It's popular. It's popping. It's always popping at night after, obviously, you go out, turn up.
Alright, yeah.
And so, wait half an hour, still not done. 15 more minutes, finally done. So at this point, it's already been an hour for one delivery. I'm like, I'm losing money now.
Yeah,
Like, it's all shit and giggles. Like, I'm gonna do this delivery and then I'm gonna go pick up dinner and Jen's gonna be home from the gym and, that's a night. So, finally, all 18, load them on the Prius and start like, oh, I have another order for that same place. I'm like, fuck. So I go back, it's one more pizza. So like, they already had it done. They're cool. Get in the car, bro. 18 boxes of pizza, nice and warm, fucking hot box. Like everything's fogged, I can't see. Like I'm driving down, and like the person texted me like, "Hey, we're in the convention center in the back. Like just pull up to the back and we'll be there." I'm like, "Oh, fresh, cool." So I pull up to the convention center. There's like 4 guys. They all grab a pizza. I don't have to help anybody. I'm like, cool. Later, I'm out. Like an hour and a half later, 18 pizzas delivered. Drop off the other one up the street in this like bougie ass apartments. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Like I'm going home. Sign out, and then at Postmates doesn't give you your tip till like 2 days later.
Oh.
So if somebody tips you, you won't see it till 2 days, at least. Like if they do it right away before, you'll see it then. But some people obviously you tip after the experience because you want to know how it was. So the thing that was going through my mind though, I'm like, fuck, I forgot plates. I didn't even know plates. I'm like, oh, there goes my tip.
Okay.
So I head on over to go get dinner for me and Jan. Going about my business. That whole 2 hours, $8. Just for the delivery, right? $8. So I was working for like what, $3 or $4 an hour?
Yeah.
Straight hustling, right?
Eesh.
Just can't wait to claim that on my IRS. Saturday morning comes, heading over to my parents, and I open up the app, check my tip, $100.
Damn, that's nice.
So that 18 pizzas came up to $100.
That's nice.
It was worth it.
That's nice. I like that.
But the struggle, the time wise, like, shout out to all those people that do that just for on a daily. Because, like, you live off of the tips off of that. Like, if you don't get somebody that wants to tip you, then you just make the delivery fee. And the delivery fee is just spare change.
Yeah.
Just a tip. That's
Well,
the title.
Struggle's real for everybody. Just a tip. That is the title.
There's plenty of things for you out there to do. And if you can't, find something. Podcast. Just podcast. Mid-20s, have nothing to do.
I think that that's good. It's good to know that everybody else struggles as well. So, listeners, if you feel like you're struggling and you can't really do it, Tony works the Postmates.
Everything,
I mean,
anything. Holler at me. I'll let you know what's popping.
Don't ever be ashamed of your grind as long as you're grinding.
Yeah.
Don't ever be ashamed of that shit.
We all started somewhere.
We all start somewhere.
We ain't shit, as I posted today on Instagram.
Yes.
So,
Gary V, right?
if you made it this far, yep. If you made it this far, screenshot on IG, tag us, nothing to lose. Tag me, tag Joey.
Let me know.
Tag a friend.
Hit up with that gamer tag, son.
They're gonna kick your ass. I can't wait. If you beat Joey, we might give you a little something. So just let me know. Screenshot it when you beat him. Send it to me on IG, and I'll throw you something.
All right.
It's been real. Episode 41.
Love
We
you guys.
appreciate you all. Peace.
Really hoping to get my ass kicked now. It's gonna be stupid.